actually work. Testing. Wow, that's super loud. Testing. Darn that. That's pretty fucking. Yeah, I know. Um, have I? Is this getting picked up? Right. Also, I have no idea if the audio balance is any good compared to the game, but this music is actually pretty loud. Picking it up, it doesn't. You hear the game music or not? It kind of looks like it's weird. It's not showing. I don't see it showing up in OBS. Okay, can't hear it. Okay, for some reason default wasn't good enough. Changing it. Super quiet right now. Uh, I see it showing up at the thing, so I guess you'll just have to tell me if balance is actually start doing stuff. Oh yeah, flip a coin, I guess. Heads male, tails female. Heads male. I have no idea if I'm gonna get my ass kicked by this challenge or not. Tried it before. Why is it really gonna start me off in the dark? Can't I see any? That seems. Try that again. Hopefully it starts me at a better time of day. Definitely notice that it like challenges seem to start you at a random time of day. Why that? I can at least see a little. What do I actually? Not much. I know where I want to go. Honestly, like I don't come in here very often. I'd. Like to be a lot of wool. Garage. I'm okay to just cross here. I know where there's a guaranteed rifles. That. There you are. Go away. Sometimes you can outrun them if you're careful. Kind of the opposite of how a predator would actually act in real life. Yeah, that's one reason why I like it so much. It is really. Oh yeah. But they start you with this challenge starts you with almost. Might be a mistake trying to run all the way over here right away. I know I need a rifle to beat the challenge, and I know exactly where I can find a rifle and plenty of supplies. The question is, can I make ops? I have 30 in-game days to gather up a bunch of supplies and put them in the garage where I started. But I understand if you challenge takes about, I don't know, 2. Oh, is it? Okay. I don't know why it'd be gated at all. Gate. Well, I'm also running across an. I'm a person. Well, I'm just gonna crank the mic volume all the way up. Testing. Where is it? Sure, I'm not sure what would gating it. I don't know, like kind of how, looking at the microphone, I don't know what it's doing. Like, I swear it's cutting me out half the time. Huh, I forgot I even had a noise gate set up. I don't remember doing that. I wonder if it was like a default when I updated OBS or something. Anyway, no, yes, I am a person, but I'm running across an ice sheet, so the field of view seems a bit skewed, probably. Can I get up here? This game is really weird about like what it lets you climb up sometimes. Yeah, I just turned it off because I don't remember ever setting one up because I've had horrible luck with noise gates in the past, so I usually just don't even bother. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that got in there. I don't remember doing that. Maybe I was experimenting and forgot. I don't know.
That'll come in handy.
So rule 1 of this game: search everything. All right. Well, I'm good on food and drink for at least a little while. Ooh, coffee is a good find. So I also need God, it's dark. Oh, it's almost evening. Shit. You can see the sun up in the upper right. It's like... Okay, so, by the way, you're not the only one who can barely see. I can barely see in this because it's so fucking dark.
I think I can use this.
So I need at least a little bit of cloth because I need to be able to make some... There's a few things I need to be able to make later on. Where? Okay. I'll check that house on the way back. I just wanted to make sure I had at least a little bit of food before going the rest of the way here. I don't think there's any point in me trying to cut those down. Ah, it's locked. Well, there's nothing in the glove box, but the rifle cleaning kit might be useful if I have to shoot a few things. Oops. See, this area in particular likes to... There's a ton of wolves in here, so I may end up having to use this flare to scare them off. Because I don't have any torches or anything. It's also, like, really hard to see in here because it's full of trees and hills, so I can, like, run over a hill directly into a wolf. Might actually make sense for me to run across the ice so I can actually, like, see where I'm going. Problem is that kind of puts me in a bad spot, like, trying to get back up. But I can at least see them coming. Oh, I just realized something. If I don't have any light sources other than the flare, getting through the mine is going to be interesting. I think I want to go around. If I remember correctly. Can I go around? No, I cannot go around. Alright, I guess I have to go up this way. This is more for emergencies in case I get attacked by something. I don't think I need that for the... Actually, what do I need? No, I don't need any of that. Okay. Oh, I didn't know there was a cave down here. What's in here? Ooh, matches. Coal's good, too. Whoop. Okay, of course you're in my fucking way. Alright, I guess flare time it is then. Go away. Alright, problem is, this is like my only light source to get through the mine, so I hope it lasts long enough for me to actually do that. I think it will. But not getting attacked by wolves kind of trumps being able to see, because if I'm lucky, I'll find a lantern in the mine too. Problem is going down that direction was most definitely a mistake. I can hear them following me. Hi there, money. The thing with the flare is that, like, it's not completely guaranteed that they won't attack you if you have it out, but they do tend to be pretty scared of it.
My fingers feel numb.
Oh, and I've been out in the cold too long and I'm starting to freeze. Good. Also, the ratio might be a little squished because I had to... Oh, good, another flare. Okay. Probably fine then.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Fortunately, I couldn't figure out how to get the game to, like, actually fit correctly in the window for some reason. Like, it was slightly off. So hopefully it actually looks okay. Oh, that's right. That's the dead end. Wait. No, that's not the dead. That's not the dead end. Right was the dead end. A lantern would be really great right about now. I don't think it's gonna be that nice.
Hope I can still eat this.
I don't think I've seen any coal on the ground yet. Am I just blind? No, there's supposed to be coal all over the mine in here, but I don't think I've seen any. Oh, there's some. Okay, never mind. I must just not have been paying attention because now it's all over the place. I didn't get turned around, did I?
Could end up being useful.
Okay, knife is good. Rifle bullet is good. Sewing kit is good. Alright. So now there's another cave on the far end of this area that has a guaranteed rifle in it. Problem is this also usually has a wolf in it too. But like I said, the flare will keep it away. But it would also be nice if I had a lantern, and I don't. I might make a stop by the lighthouse and see if I can find a lantern there. this flare's about to go out. Oh, and I'm super fucking tired, too. I just noticed that. And cold. I might have to camp out in a church. I'm just gonna hope there's no wolves up here. I mean, I guess I got a couple of flares if there's an emergency. But
Can't feel my hands.
so I'll be okay for a little while if that drains, but I don't want to stay out here too long. If I can avoid it. Another rifle cartridge. Some wood's good.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Oh, hush, you're fine. I don't really need a second knife. Actually, is this a knife better than the one I found before? Yes, it is. I might as well keep the better one. Alright, I don't know, I think... So I kind of want to see if I can make it to the lighthouse to rest. Problem is wolves like to wander around down there, and I don't see them, so I don't know where they are. I don't really want to use up another flare just trying to get to the lighthouse, but I'm not really sure I have much choice because trying to camp in the church with this gear is not going to end well. There's probably more gear in the lighthouse anyway, so it's probably better that I go there now. Oop. Oh shit! Okay, wow, I'm not even bleeding. That's actually amazing that I managed to get away with that. Oh, you ate my hat! See, that's how little warning you get sometimes.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
You ate my fucking hat. Let's see, I think I have a... Oh, I almost ate my pants too, Jesus. Man, I have like no... I didn't even notice how bad my starting gear was. No wonder I was freezing so fast. Oh, is it...
This'll come in handy.
Is it not actually cold? It is cold in here. Might be some more clothes in some of these drawers.
What have we here?
Another hat. Okay, so it's fine that he ate my hat because I just found 2 more hats. Okay, good. I'm no longer freezing. That hat was enough to push me over the threshold. I can't see anything, though. It's really dark in here. I kind of know where things are. go sleep until morning. Okay, I don't need any more rifle cleaning kits. You can stop giving me those. Guess I may as well take it. Rifle cleaning kits are pretty light. It is not quite morning yet. I can just barely see. I kind of know the layout to this place, so that helps. Oh, wow. Okay, then. Oops. No reason to hold on to those.
This stuff will come in handy.
Well, that's good. That's a good find, too. Decent, at least. And just like real life, eating a box of salty crackers makes you thirsty. I don't really think there's anything else in here. Probably still dark out, though. I'm not sure if I should go out there yet. Yeah, I think I'll wait a couple more hours before going out there. I can't see a damn thing. You can't sleep if you're not tired, but you can pass time as much as you like. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Alright, so on the far end, way the hell over there, there's a cave that has a guaranteed rifle in it. I'm gonna see if I can make my way down this thing without breaking my goddamn ankle. It's probably easier than trying to run across the bridge. If I'm lucky, there might be some gear in this ship, too. Alright, 1 second. No, if you start getting hypothermia, you just like so it's the way this game works is that if your warmth level drops below a certain threshold, you start losing health, and if the reason you're losing health is because you're freezing, eventually you'll get hypothermia, and then you'll start losing health even faster. And if your health hits 0, you die. But it never makes you think you're actually like warming up even if you're freezing. But one of the things your character will say things if there's like something wrong, and one of the things they say is, "I feel so cold, I'm starting to warm up again," and I still can't see a fucking thing.
That'll come in.
Okay, I don't need another hat, damn it. What I need is a lamp. Game doesn't want to give me one though. Oh, hey, look at that. Right as I start complaining. There we go, much better. Now I can actually see. I'm not actually sure I really need the scrap metal. I'm trying to think what I would even make with it. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I need the scrap metal. I should probably stop picking it up. There isn't anything in that list that needs scrap metal. Oh, I forgot there was a closet over here. Doesn't appear to be much in it. What's that? Flashlight.
I think I can use this.
Do I need a can opener? No, I do not need a can opener. Like, the only reason I could possibly need the scrap... I guess I should take the scrap metal and possibly make a hatchet. Because I need a hatchet. And if I don't find one, I can make one. But the only place I can make one is right there. There's only like 2 places in the entire game where you can make metal tools, and that's one of them. So if I don't find a hatchet at the... If I don't find a hatchet in either of the either this other building over here or the cave, then I might just need to go ahead and just make a hatchet. I have 200 hours on it already, which is actually like in the top 5 for my Steam games, so yes, you should play it. It is pretty good. This is one of the challenge modes. So I have 30 days to stockpile a bunch of crap in a garage. And the weather slowly gets worse the longer I take. So I don't like this, because normally there's like a bunch of wolves that wander around this building, and I don't see any of them. If I at least knew where they were, I could make a better decision, but I don't know where they are. There's also a bear that likes to wander around over here too, and I haven't seen the bear yet either. Strangely, the bear is a lot easier to avoid than the wolves. Because mostly the bear doesn't like you, but the wolves actually want to eat you, so... Well, it can be. I haven't tried the highest difficulty mode yet. Part of the reason is because there's a couple of things you unlock by playing by having played for a certain amount of time that make the game a little bit easier. And one of the ones that I want requires moving for a total of 100 or for 1,000 kilometers, which is actually pretty long, because I think I'm at like 85% of that one, I think. But it lets you run for longer, which is really useful, as it turns out. But yeah, apparently the difficulty jump between the second highest difficulty and the highest difficulty is apparently pretty severe, and I haven't tried the highest difficulty one yet. I did try the hunted challenge, and I gave up on that one pretty fast because it was. I felt like I didn't understand why the bear was able to catch up to me as fast as he did, and I didn't have any way of chasing him off. So I was like, well, okay. Can I wear that? Should I wear it? I should. It's actually better than this. Alright. Should probably repair these pants. Because they're actually pretty good pants, and if I get attacked, I don't want them to get broken.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, that's actually a really good find. It's not in very good condition, though. That's a long repair time. I will finish clearing out this building before I bother repairing that coat. Man, I'm finding a bunch of nice stuff in here.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, that one's not... Okay, I thought that was something else. That was not what I thought it was. These are good, though. Wait, why do I have more than one pair of shoes? Am I carrying right? I guess I don't really need that. I'm gonna hold on to these. These are nice, though. Of course, the maple leaf hat is the best hat in the game, because it's a Canadian game. Very Canadian. Doesn't appear to be anything up here, really. Whetstone's good. Finding a hatchet would be fantastic, but so far no such luck. Oops. If I don't find a hatchet by the time I'm about to leave this area, then I will just go make one. Problem is that takes several hours to make a hatchet, so I'd prefer not to do that if I can avoid it.
Could end up being useful.
Ooh, that's a good one too. These are the best gloves in the game that you can find. You can make better ones, but they're also heavier. And when I say better, I mean protect you against the cold more.
Too much stuff to carry.
Now shut up. You're fine. You need firewood. Sometimes they hide some stuff up here. Candy bar. Is that it? Oh. And one soda. Oh, that is an empty one. Well, more food is never a bad idea. One of the big things I need to stockpile a ton of is food. Another big one is firewood. Problem is I'm actually... Wow, yeah, I'm not... Why am I so overweight? Oh, carrying around all that coal probably isn't really necessary. Yeah. I'll deal with it for now. Okay, so I want to go out the top door so I can at least see where the wolves are before I go running out there again. No, strangely, there's no duct tape in the game. Oh, it's storming out here a little bit. That's great. which direction am I pointing? Okay, now, alright. I got turned around. Really hope there's no wolves over here. And if I have to, I can just sleep in that building until the storm passes. But the thing is like I said, the weather supposedly gets worse the longer I take. So it might not necessarily get better. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of hoping that they add. I'm kind of hoping that they add duct tape at some point. There wasn't that much in here. It's making me nervous to not see any wolves, because there's always wolves wandering around somewhere. And so to not see them... Oh. Where are you at? Go away. Oh, the wind's working against me here a little bit. Cave's all the way at the end of this river. He won't actually follow me into the cave, so if I can keep away from him... I might not need to use... Well, I guess I might need to use this flare anyway. Because if there's a wolf in the cave, then I'm going to need to use the flare to scare him. But I'd prefer to hold it off as long as possible. Yeah, that's not an invalid comparison. All right. Where? They don't follow you across loading borders, so I'm just really hoping that the other wolf isn't like immediately inside. Probably eat the heavy stuff first. Canned peaches. Alright, so I'm trying to remember, because I've been in this cave before, but I don't remember exactly where the rifle was. I'm just going to go ahead and use the flare now, because it lasts a good long while. It'll scare the wolf if I run into it. And there we go, there's the rifle. Not very many bullets, though. It's a little disappointing.
That'll come in handy.
Ooh, that's actually really good. Kind of feel like I should just leave, because I got what I came for. Still haven't found a hatchet yet, though, so I think we have to just gonna have to go make one. I mean, you're not wrong. When I say really, really good, I mean it's light and it counts as... So I need to stockpile something like 15 days worth of food, and I think they count a day worth of food is like 3,000 calories, which is a lot, because even running around, you don't need that many calories in this game. Not even on like the highest difficulty. I'm pretty sure like even on the highest difficulty, your calorie intake only needs to be like 2,000, 2,500 a day or something like that. But I'm not actually entirely sure exactly how much food I need. I know I need 15 days worth, and from what I've seen, that means 3,000 calories. Like a day is 3,000 calories, but this is the first time I've actually done this challenge, so for all I know, that's a filthy lie. I kind of want to grab this fish sitting here, but
Better take this food.
it's really fucking heavy. Yeah, wow, yeah, okay, that's like actually noticeably slowing me down. Doesn't help that I'm already like 20 pounds overweight, gear-wise. Alright, so since I haven't found a hatchet, I'm gonna go back to the ship and make one, and then get the fuck out of here. Go back to the other areas. It's a little safer. Another fish. So if I was closer to the ship, I would have picked that fish up and just dealt with running slow and then cooked the fish in the ship. But the other problem is that carrying around raw meat like that makes you really smelly and attracts wolves. Part of the reason I'm moving slow is because I'm actually kind of heavy right now. The other reason is that it's actually pretty windy. Not as windy as it could be, but it's windy enough to make me move slow. Yeah, so you can't... So I'm not carrying anything that makes me smelly right now, but like normally when you hit tab, you'll see a little indicator to indicate it's like, yeah, you smell like a fucking butcher shop. But since I'm not actually carrying anything right now that makes me smelly, you can't... It's not showing up. Well, this flare's about out, but I don't see any more wolves, so I think I'm alright. Yeah, so yeah, raw meat smells the worst, or smells the strongest, and the more it's rotted, it smells more as well. But even cooked animal meat has at least some smell to it. But it's a lot better than raw meat. Yeah, this isn't really a speed run. It's kind of a speed run by default because I have 30 in-game days to win or I'm dead. But I went ahead and took the speed running tag off of it since this isn't strictly speaking a speed run. There are people who speedrun this category, though, but I don't know that I'd want to do that, because to me it's like... well, first off, I think it's a little too long for the kind of speedruns I like to do, and secondly, it's really random, so I'm not sure if I would trust it to be a good idea. Alright, let's see. What all do I have that's like not in great shape? Alright. Alright, coal. Was there any more coal back here? Alright, so this... Well, you can't see it now because I turned the light off, and now I can't even find it. The fuck is it? Oh my god, I got turned around. Oh, there we go. Alright. So this is... Oh, I need to make some tinder. Actually, I'm going to use a fire striker because I need to save those matches, potentially. Alright. Guess I could make some water. So, okay, so the furnace, you need to... This is how you make metal items in the game. You need to find the furnace. And there's only 2 of them in the entire game right now, which makes it kind of annoying. But you also don't usually need to use it that often, so I guess that's okay. But you need to heat it up with coal, but you can't put coal into it until it's been burning for at least half an in-game hour. So I made some water with the heat. So now it needs to reach 150 centigrade, and I think that means 7 pieces of coal. Yes and no. The guns will. Well, why would you say it? Why would you think it's risky? Are you thinking it's because the guns would attract the wolves? Because they don't attract wolves, but they do kind of attract bears. Like if a bear actually like is in sight of you and you shoot the gun, it will actually charge you. Wolves are scared of the gun. Bears are not. Okay, so... Oh, shoot, I forgot to even check to make sure I had enough. I don't have a hammer! Fuck! Is there really not a hammer? Fuck, I just wasted all that coal. And I didn't even make sure I had a hammer. Oh, that's bad. Is there not a hammer laying around somewhere? Shit. I just kind of assumed I had found a hammer because I wasn't really thinking about it. Fuck. There might be one up here. I don't remember I don't remember all the places you can find a hammer. There might actually be one up here, though. If I'm lucky.
Something's making me feel tired.
Yeah, you feel tired because you've been running around all day. Fucking shit. Fuck. Well, okay. I guess that means I'm not sticking around then, and I'm just gonna have to hope I find another hammer or a hatchet somewhere because I don't have a way of making a hatchet because I don't have a hammer. I should have checked, double checked my inventory to make sure I actually, you know, had a way of making a goddamn hatchet before I threw all that coal in there. Whoops. Yeah, I think if I guess it's possible that there's a hammer back at the other building that I missed, but I don't think so. Well, shit.
Excellent.
I don't think there's a hammer hiding back here anywhere, is there? Crap, that's actually... I feel really stupid now. There's plenty of coal. Isn't a hammer hiding back here somewhere, is there? Oh, whoops! I forgot to turn off my lamp before I did that. That's okay. I've got more fuel if I need it, which I will. But god damn it, I'm such an idiot. Oh well. Well, that's bad. Let's see. I guess this dog food's not doing so good. I'll eat that. Well, I'm almost about to pass out, so I should probably just go sleep. No, a dog's best friend is a human with food, not a human. So, still early morning.
I'd eat anything right about now.
So I'd like to avoid eating stuff that's like especially energy dense. Like some of this stuff is really light but doesn't have a lot of calories. I guess it's chocolate bars. Not that great. So I don't necessarily want to just sit there passing the time. It'd be good if I could actually be doing useful things with the time. So I'm going to break these crates down for the wood. Man, that really sucks that I didn't find either a hammer or a hatchet and I wasted all that coal. How's it looking out here? Oh, that doesn't look great. Is it foggy?
All I can think about is food.
Oh, shut up. How cold is it? I'm gonna go sleep for another hour and hope it warms up. See, the fog puts me in a weird spot, because if it's foggy, it's actually fairly warm because it's not windy, but at the same time, the air temperature itself is, like, super cold. So I'm kind of hoping that clears up. Alright, fine. I guess I need to keep eating. Alright, that should hold me over for the day, or at least the morning. Well, it's warmer, but I can't see. Jesus, this fucking fog. Okay, I'm not going out in this. This is... I can't see anything. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Not moving very fast, though. Oh, I'm carrying a ton of fucking wood, no wonder. Oh, no, it still looks like garbage out here. God damn it. That's frustrating. I'm basically just gonna, like, break down more and more of these crates until it looks okay out there.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Alright, I guess it's just not playing nice. Alright. Well, that's frustrating. I really don't want to dawdle here, but... Alright, well, I guess I'm going to drop the scrap... Well, most of it. Just realizing I can make fishing hooks out of this stuff, so that might be helpful later. Don't really need that. Don't need that. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna hope I don't run into any wolves in the deep dark fog. I kind of roughly know the direction. You know what? I mean, I kind of think I know what direction I need to go, but this fog is... I think I can avoid... Can I see the coast from the top of this rock? I think if I go up by the church, there's fewer wolves up there. So theoretically, I should have less trouble if I go that direction. But problem is I don't remember exactly. Don't remember exactly the right way to go to get up that direction. Oh, is there another gun down? Oh, that's a torch. Okay, actually, the torch is good. A magnifying lens isn't super useful since I have a couple of fire strikers, but couldn't hurt to pick it up. They're pretty light. Okay, so there's the bridge. So if I can get up to the top of this bridge and then like hug the right, then I think I'll be all right. But I need to find a hatchet. Don't need a rope. I need a hatchet. Wait, did I click drop all? I did, didn't I? Fuck, I'm an idiot. Wow. Thank you for pointing that out, but I probably don't need that many fishing hooks. Because really the main reason I would get the fishing hook... Actually, wait, no, I do need the fishing hooks because that's the best way to get the lantern oil that I need. I think. Honestly, that and the rifle ammo are probably the two hardest things on the list to get. The rifle ammo just because you can only find it and it's actually fairly rare, and then the lantern fuel, you either have to find it or you have to cook fish, and the fish don't really give you that much of it. So you need to cook a lot of fish in order to get enough fuel, which means a lot of fishing hooks to actually catch the fish. On Crystallis? So the overall layout is static, but the distribution of the items is mostly random. There's a couple of items that are all but guaranteed, but for the most part items are fairly randomized. That's why I couldn't find a hammer anywhere. It's like there are at least 3 or 4 spots I walked past that I know can have a hammer in them, that I have seen have hammers in them, and none of them had a hammer. So that was why I couldn't make a hatchet. Like, I've run past several places where I know I found hatchets in the past too, and I haven't found a hatchet. So I'm kind of annoyed. I don't know. It's been long enough that I've really treated Crystallis very seriously. I can't really think of any good trivia questions. Trying to remember if there's anything I left in here. I don't think there was.
I could use this.
There isn't like a... Oh, how did I miss these the first time? Okay, that's really good. I need to check something real fast. Okay, the church is... Okay, the mine entrance... Alright, I was just double checking that I knew where the other mine entrance was. I want to go ahead and check that other mine, see if there's any stuff in it, but I had to double check that I remembered where the actual entrance was. It's like right over here, but it's underneath you. So you don't want to just run across. Oh, wait, there it is right there. Okay. Cool. I'm going to drop all of this wood right here, because I'm going to be coming back out this way. Whoops. Shit, I didn't mean to light that. Yeah, kind of, yes. The story mode isn't terribly fleshed out yet. But the short answer is that, yes, there's little bits of backstory here and there. It's mostly a sandbox right now. There's a couple of story chapters.
This is amazing.
They're working on the next few. But the thing is like, with the way the story mode presents the backstory, like, these places are in a lot worse shape than you would kind of expect them to be. But I mean, basically the idea is that, like, a giant solar flare knocked out all electronics in the world, and so you're just kind of stuck up here. In the sandbox mode, you're just trying to survive as long as possible. In the story mode, you're actually trying to, like, escape, but like I said, the story mode doesn't even have its first, like, episode completed yet. They've only got like the first half of it finished. Did I get turned around? Well, more flares. Fuel's good. I guess more coal is good too. Alright, so that's like the opposite end of the mine. I don't actually want to go out that way because there's no point. It's like this mine goes like between two portions of Desolation Point. So it's a connector if you're trying to get from one end to the other. Actually, now that I think about it, it would have made more sense for me to go. Well, whatever. Too late now. Still haven't found a fucking hatchet. Thankfully, I don't need the flares for anything other than scaring wolves away, but it would have been nice to not have used that. We'll take that, I guess. Yeah, I did see that they're like revamping the first two episodes now that they've gotten some feedback about it. But yeah, they haven't really given a good solid timeline about
carry this load for much longer.
About when to expect any of the other stuff. Oh, I'm so heavy I can't even run anymore. That's not great. I kind of need all that stuff, most of that wood, though. I could probably get away without carrying this wood all the way back to the gas station, but I at least want to get it back to Coastal Highway. Yeah, I mean, there's like I said, there's definitely like little bits and pieces of backstory, but they're not like super fleshed out. Like that building I was in a little while ago, where I was like looking around for a hammer, not the ship, but the building. That's like an old abandoned whaling station. So when you play the story mode, your plane crashes like in the hills, kind of above, like near a tiny
horse.
Near a tiny town, kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and by the time you get there, pretty much everybody's left, except for one person who is, like, this old lady who's blind. And she's just like, well, I can't exactly follow the rest of the people out, and they left me behind, so I guess I'm stuck here. And so, like, the first portion of the game is you helping her out a little bit before she she tells you how to get out yourself, because turns out the way most of the people got out of the town actually was a tunnel that collapsed shortly after the crash, so you're kind of stuck there. But then she tells you a different way to get out of town. Well, he keeps the director on his Twitter keeps saying late May, early June, but there's not much May left. He did tease some pictures yesterday of the new cooking mechanics, but they don't even have an active test branch right now, and he never said if that stuff was going to end up on the test branch or if it was going to go straight to live. It would be kind of nice to know. I don't really need this stuff, but it's light. I might as well take it with me. Well, I mean, this game is definitely about survival, but you're right in that there's the survival the sandbox mode is nice just because there are no other people, at least no other alive people. You certainly find like bodies here and there, and they might have stuff on them, but yeah, you never find another living person, and it's kind of nice to just like be kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Desolation, isolation. Yeah, I mean the zone the area I'm leaving just now is even called Desolation Point. I'm wondering if it'll be worth it to go pick up one of the flare guns. I'm kind of guessing no, because that's pretty far out of the way, I think. Actually, wait, no, that's right. One of them is between Coastal Highway and Mystery Lake, so that might actually be worth going to get that. I guess we'll see how things are looking once I get back to the garage. So I need to dump basically all of this wood because it's really heavy.
Getting weak.
Oh, fine, I'll feed you. There, have an entire can of condensed milk. Now quit your whining. What, you don't like eating it? You don't like drinking an entire can of warm condensed milk? What are you even doing with your life? So I couldn't open this the first time because I didn't have a pry bar.
This'll come in handy.
Stale peanut butter. Well, that's actually pretty good because that's a nice chunk of calories I can drop on the floor in the garage once I get back there. God, it's still foggy. I'm kind of hoping I can... If I can stay to the right here, I might be able to avoid the wolves that are wandering around. Problem with this area is I can't really see where I'm going because there's so many tiny little hills, so it's very easy to crest a hill and be immediately face to face with a wolf. I don't think there's any... Oh, hey, look at that. I was about to say I don't think there's any human bodies around here, but I was wrong.
Goodness.
But unless he's got some wood, I need a hatchet. I don't see a hatchet. My fog's clearing up a little bit. don't really want to search these cars because they probably don't have anything in them, and it's a great way to get distracted. Oh, I never checked this basement. There might be some stuff in here. It's at least worth looking. Swear to God, if I find a fucking hammer in here, I'm gonna scream. I don't think I've ever seen a hammer in here, but...
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Well, hatchet's good. Hatchet's good. Won't complain about a hatchet. Good to know. I've never seen a hatchet in there before. It's one fun trick to keep in mind if you play this game. If you crouch when you leave, when you like go outside where you might run into a wolf, crouching actually makes you harder to detect, and so if you crouch and then listen for a bit, you'll be able to hear a wolf if it's nearby. It'll be less likely to attack you if you crouch first. And if you do hear it, it gives you time to, you know, like spin around and go back inside. I'm trying to remember if prepper caches can spawn in the challenge modes or not, because there is actually a... with the way that prepper caches work, sometimes you will find one that's just like fucking jam-packed full of tools. But I don't remember if the prepper caches spawn in challenge mode or not. I honestly don't know in Coastal Highway where I'd find a hammer other than the garage. And the thing is, like, the special thing about this mode is the garage is guaranteed to have nothing in it when you start. Because the whole point is to bring stuff to the garage, so when you start the challenge, there's nothing there. But I have definitely seen lots of tools spawn in the garage and in otherwise normal modes, but... you know, like I said, this mode's special. No. In fact, they had to, like, what did they have to do? There was something about this game. There was something they had to cover the corpses' faces with snow to, like, avoid getting a harsher rating or something like that. I guess there's something about showing the faces of dead bodies that bumps the rating up. So they, like, if you look at all the bodies, any of them, the ones that are face up, their faces are covered in snow. And the reason behind that is to avoid that harsher rating. It's like one of the silliest things I've ever heard, but I can kind of understand it, I guess. Well, where else would you store keys to the dungeon besides in the dungeon? I don't know about you, but I keep the keys to my house inside my house. You know, unless I'm not in the house, obviously. Oh, I already checked that one. That's right. It was the trunk I needed to check. Because I couldn't open it last time.
I'll be hungry later.
Climbing socks are good. I'm gonna stash most of this wood and coal in there because I don't need it at the moment. What else? Is there anything else I can put in here that's heavy? Not really. Well, some of this stuff I'm just gonna take back to the garage. Hey, I can run again. Hey there, dear. Should check these other houses while I'm here too. How's the progress on this going? God! I started this at 85%. All this running around and I only got 1%. Jesus, this fucking takes forever. They're not dead, they're pining for the fjords. One of the reasons I decided to pick up one of these challenges was to try to make progress on the running around feat so that I could get the stupid badge and be able to run more. But as it turns out, it's a lot of running around. Still not the worst one though. The worst one is most definitely the one that makes you light 1,000 fires. Thankfully, it's also probably the most useless one. Because all it does is make you start with a higher fire starting skill, and fire starting skill is not that hard to get to that level anyway, so it's like, what's the point? Hi there, Mr. Bear. You stay over there. Or Mrs. Bear, I guess I don't know. Could be either. They don't ever tell you. Have I already been in this house? I feel like I've already been in this house. This may be the one I already checked. Nope. Oh, no, it is. I just missed that one cabinet. Okay. Oh, I never checked the fridge before.
I can always use more food.
Peanut butter. Should actually just eat that because it's pretty heavy and it's pretty heavy for the amount of calories it gives me. Sadly, no. If you play the custom difficulty mode, you can actually turn the verbal warnings off, but you can't do that in the standard game. I kind of wish they would make it a standard option, because honestly, I don't need that. It's like they have the little head elements. I know that my character's hungry. I don't need him complaining that his stomach feels empty. It's like, I can see that your stomach is empty because there's a big angry red stomach on my screen. I don't think I checked this house. I think this was the one I didn't check.
This stuff will come in handy.
Not really. Might as well steal these curtains, I guess. The reason I'm not using the knife is because for some reason tearing curtains down is really hard on the knife. It's really stupid. And it doesn't save enough time to be worth it. Rather just tear it down with my hands. So sadly, these don't count as firewood, even though they're really good and really... Well, actually, I guess they're not that good now that I think about it. They make a lot of heat, but they don't burn for very long. And they're heavy. Wonder if I should just sleep here rather than trying to run all the way back to why am I still carrying this? Rather than try to run all the way back to the garage right now.
I'll be hungry later.
Might as well eat this now because fish are insanely heavy for how much calories they give, so they're not good for like a mobile food supply. Oh wait, that's right. I got gauntlets. I don't need mittens. I've got gauntlets.
I can always use more food.
This is the silliest thing. I could find a mug of coffee just sitting in the microwave, and it's still good. I can still drink it. It doesn't somehow taste like complete garbage.
That'll come in handy.
No, no, it won't. Shut up. That might actually be good. Wait, did my jeans wear out, or did I drop them? Somehow I'm missing a layer. So climbing socks are the best socks in the game. Sadly, you can't make socks. You can make boots, but not socks. And you can't fix stuff if it gets too damaged. You can fix it endlessly as long as it doesn't actually break, but as soon as it breaks, you're out of luck.
What have we here?
Ooh, that's actually really good. Alright, trying to remember how far the... Well, it's... I don't know, the sun's about to go down. I think I'll just sleep here. Rather than try to make it back to the gas station right now. Oh, I cannot. I can barely see. Is there enough light out here to make it back to the gas station? Not really. I think I'll wait around for an hour. Trying to think if there's anything I can do while I'm here. I don't really think I need more cloth, and there probably isn't that much furniture to break down, but I guess I could do that. Alright. It's too dark to break the table. I mean, I guess I don't actually need to do that. Well, I don't like that it's snowing, but I can at least see now. It's not dark beyond all measure anymore.
Looks like I made it through another night.
This is actually taking a lot longer than I thought it would. maybe they're just really generous with the time limit. Alright, well, as long as he doesn't turn to face me, it's fine. Wow, it is really cold out here. I'm already half frozen. cold, is it? -17 isn't that cold, I guess. Actually, no, it totally is. What am I saying? Kind of surprised the wind chill is that bad. It doesn't look like it's that windy. So I hate these little like hilly parts because there can totally be wolves like right over the hills that you can't see. You'll have very little warning. Oh, and here comes a blizzard.
Can't feel my feet.
So that probably means I'm going to end up getting stuck in the garage for a little while. But that might be okay. There's some stuff I can do in here once I get in. Oh, I should have gone back for that stuff I left in the trunk. Oh well. Alright, so let's see. So drop most of this stuff. Just drop most of the stuff on the floor. Uh. 5 matches. Okay, matches is good. Three days of food. All that food I dropped on the floor was only 3 days worth of food, according to that. Pretty sure that would have lasted longer than 3 days, but...
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh my god, stop your whining. Let's see, is there any furniture I can break down in here for wood? Now, there's plenty of stuff I can carve up for scrap metal, but I don't need scrap metal, I need wood. Kind of cheating, but I can't see. I thought there was at least some wood in here, but maybe not. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's an empty can, never mind. Game is rude. Huh. I don't remember seeing that one before. I wonder if I just never noticed it. Alright, hopefully there isn't a wolf immediately out here. That would suck. Holy shit, that's cold.
So cold.
Wow. Dang. That was a mistake. Oh well, I'll be alright. Where'd that fire barrel go? There it is.
Getting weak. Looks like it worked.
I need lots and lots of water.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Can't wait for the better cooking interface. This is super boring. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the rest of this coffee, though. The weird thing about coffee is that the raw coffee spoils, but the cooked coffee doesn't. Granted, it still takes a while for the raw coffee to spoil, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would prepared coffee not spoil? Well, mostly I just think this is like the most you know, I don't want to be all my immersion, but this is like the most generic way to cook. It's like a fucking progress bar. It's like, okay, I'd like to actually see the items in the world as I'm cooking them, maybe. Which is what the new cooking interface is going to be. You actually like place the items around the fire, and then they cook. And you can actually cook multiple things at once in some cases. Unlike this, which is just like click, progress bar. Yeah, I should probably just go ahead and eat this, because what I want to do is I want to drop the heavy stuff here that I'm not carrying it around. Because the light stuff I want to take with me. It's the heavy stuff that I don't want to be carting around all the time. And I am almost, you know what? I think I'm going to call it for tonight. I'm feeling pretty tired already, oddly enough. But I will definitely be doing this more tomorrow after I get back from seeing Star Wars. Or I shouldn't call it Star Wars. I should call it what it is. Solo, a Star Wars story. I've had to mute like 5 different variations of the Solo, a Star Wars story hashtag on Twitter because people won't shut up about it. It's like, damn it, people haven't seen the movie yet. Anyway, alright. I will be back with more of this tomorrow. You guys have a good night.